Today's Mad Pod, we have an interview with Bonnie Tyler, and she wrote with Desmond Child, who did stuff for Aerosmith and Bon Jovi.
Who has been the most, who did you like working with the most? And I was flabbergasted to see that he said me. He said Bonnie Tyler was the most prepared and ready, and he had such a good time recording with me. And I thought that was such a great compliment, you know, because he's worked with the likes of Aerosmith, you know what I mean? Incredible. I was so thrilled with that. I kept the Billboard magazine, you know. For a while, I was just showing it to everybody that was interviewing me. Look at this, you know. Look what Desmond said about me. I was like a kid.
Originally from Swansea, Wales, and joining us live coast to coast from London, pop rock singer, songwriter Bonnie Tyler. Welcome, Bonnie. A pleasure speaking with you.
Hey, it's nice to be on your program.
How have you been?
Busy as heck.
I know we've waited a while because of your road tour.
I know. And I just came back from Ireland yesterday. I was doing the Harley-Davidson Festival over there, which was really great, you know. And Killarney, my God, what a beautiful place that is. Oh, it's amazing. But, you know, all these bikers, oh, they were great, you know. The bikes were fantastic, mine as well. The Harley-Davidsons, oh, my God, they were everywhere, gleaming.
Now, you performed on and off in your homeland with the R&B band Mumbles, after which nodules on your vocal cords prevented you from singing full-time until 1976, when you underwent an operation to have them removed, leaving a distinctive, raspy voice that proved an effective instrument and immediately drew notice from writers, producers Ronnie Scott and Steve Wolf, who became your managers. Bonnie, did it bother you that your voice had changed?
Well, I was worried after the first hit record, Lost in France, you know, that I thought, oh, no, I've just had a crack at recording, and all of a sudden now it seems as though it's coming to the end, you know. But after the throat operation, not allowed to talk for 6 weeks, so it's so hard not to talk. But I just couldn't, you know, I was talking. And so, but when I went in the studio and then finally... I sang, "It's a Heartache," and they're like, oh, my God, where did that voice come from, you know, just so different from the one before. But it suited the song, you know, so I was very lucky that song needed a kind of edgy voice, you know. So in a way, it was like a blessing in disguise, so I was quite happy about it.
Now, Bonnie, your debut Billboard single here in the States was It's a Heartache from the RCA album of the same name, which you gave us a little snippet of. Mm-hmm. It hit number 3 March 25th, 1978, and spent, get this, 21 straight weeks on the pop charts with Mike Gibbons of Badfinger on drums. How was Mike recruited for that session, Bonnie?
Well, he played... Well, actually, Ronnie Scott knew him, you know, from before, since before I met Ronnie, and when we were putting the band together, because he wasn't in the original band that I had, you know, and then I took him on tour with me to America, and we got on so well, you know, he died recently.
I think all but one member of Badfinger now is gone.
God. You know the guy, he wrote Without You. He's also from Swansea, you know?
It was Pete Ham.
Yeah, Pete Ham. Well, I know his brother. His brother is a lot older than Pete would have been anyway. But, Pete is originally from Swansea. So, you know, there's a lot of people originated from this small place where I'm from, you know. But unfortunately, he's gone as well now. I'm not going anywhere, though. I'm just going on the stage, I hope.
Good for you. Positive attitude, Bonnie. Now, you became dissatisfied a bit as Scott and Wolf attempted to steer you into country music. So when your contract ran out with RCA, you immediately signed with CBS and sought out the legendary Jim Steinman, hoping for material with his trademark epic sound. Wasn't the late 70s country western genre appealing to you, Bonnie?
I liked it, but I just knew that I had much more power in my voice, you know, and I knew that, well, the first time I saw Meatloaf on a TV station, performing Bat Out of Hell, I just thought, oh, wow, that's the kind of song I want to sing, you know. So when I was looking for a new producer, Jim Steinman seemed the obvious choice, except the fact that he was, of course, Jim Steinman, who, you know. But I thought, well, why not ask, you know? What can he say, yes or no, you know? So we asked, and I went over to America to meet him, and then he wrote Total Eclipse of the Heart for me, and the rest is history. You know, so it was worth asking. You know, you shouldn't really be frightened about asking these people just because they're, you know, mega successful, you know. They are human after all, you know. And so then he worked with me.
If you don't ask, the answer is automatically no.
Yeah, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Absolutely. Now, on July 16th, 1983, you just mentioned this, Total Eclipse of the Heart, taken from the Columbia LP Faster Than the Speed of Night, debuted at #1 in the UK, and spent 4 weeks, a solid month at #1 stateside, with a 29-week chart run. You and Steinman sure had the winning combination with that masterpiece, Bonnie.
Oh, you know, it was such an exciting time that time, you know, and I was all over, you know, all of your tally over there, you know, the television. I was on Solid Gold. I was on all these shows, these big shows, you know, and I toured with the band, 8 different states, and it was so exciting. But, you know, that song is just an evergreen song, you know. Even like just 2 years ago now, or 18 months ago, it became #1 again for 12 solid weeks running in France, Switzerland, and, you know, and other parts of Europe. I did it again as a duet with a French girl, you know, and I sang it in French and English. So, you know, it's the power of the song, you know. He's just such a brilliant songwriter.
Bonnie, tell us about the song. What is a Total Eclipse of the Heart? What is the song describing?
Well, seeing as I didn't write it, it's always a difficult one to answer that. But it's just an amazing love song, I think. You know, it's just. Although the video is really strange, I'm kind of like a school teacher that sees this boy, and I know that he's from my past, and it's all a bit weird, that. But the song was nominated as the best, as a Grammy. Two Grammys it was nominated for. One for the best song, one for the best video. Michael Jackson won the best video, and Irene Cara won the best song. But, you know, it was certainly up there with the big ones, yeah.